Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And we're still here in Phoenix, Arizona, home of your Beewolves. Coming off our first win, felt good against a division rivalry, 4-0. Back here with the home fans, hosting one of the old team that we used to call games for when we lived for a year out in Santa Monica, the Overdogs.
Yes, sir. That's when we were the hobos of the league. We'd be moving around from season to season. Now we found a little bit of a permanent home, and you got to start and end the conversation, Tom, with Fran Giappani. That's it right there. That's the whole conversation about that game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fran, well, she's the one, isn't she?
Yes, she is. She is.
Yeah, what a game that was. We'll talk a little bit about that in just a second. Before we do, I guess no, let's go into that game.
Okay.
It's pretty quick as far as replays go. Peter, it was 4-0. Like I said, it was all Beewolves. They got things started off offensively in the bottom of the fourth. Our old friend Buster Big steps up the plate, and with one out, hits this home run off a Tusker Fuss. It's his second home run of the season. Buster Big starting off strong again. 2 seasons ago, he had a great season. Last season, not his best. So it's good to see him getting off on the right foot.
Yeah, he has gotten off early. Yeah, like you were saying, he's solid in the batter's box. He's hitting with power too, which is good to see. So, but he was joined by Hanley Dexteris in the last game, and they were almost identical twins, which is weird because they bat right behind each other. So Dexteris first, and then Biggs comes in after him. But with the exception of a stolen base, I believe they had pretty much the same numbers.
Identical brothers.
That's right.
Well, in the bottom of the sixth, Beewolves kept it going. With one out. With one out, Sturdy Woodman comes up and lays down a sacrifice bunt and missed the beginning of that replay. But it was a nice bunt, and he gets the second run in. And then it was just right after that, still in the bottom of the sixth, with 2 outs. Now Steve Monstour comes up and hits this center field single RBI past the mound, and that puts the Beewolves out in front by 2. It's then in the bottom of the 8th that the Beewolves end the scoring with, on 2 outs, this beautiful Dexteris smash home run to right center field into the aisle there. And it's Dex's first home run of the season. Good to see him get out of it. What a night it was for Dex.
Yeah, definitely a good night for him. And we were, I get given a hard time a lot because I ride Dex a little bit, but as a superstar, I expect him to kind of be leading this team, and he tends to get off to a slow start. So hopefully he'll be able to continue that through this game tonight with the Overdogs, and we'll start to see him start to really kind of get it together consistently.
Very nice. Well, that game wrapped up then in the bottom of the 9th. This liner ground out to third base from Hack Liner, and the Beewolves win their first one 4-0. It's a shutout, which is good. Gives them confidence coming into this game. And like you said, this game's going to be against the Santa Monica Overdogs, one of our old teams. And just a quick look at the ODs. There's a few things to point out. Most of this team we know pretty well from our stint there, and they've been with the team forever. The Overdogs didn't make a whole ton of moves. Again, Wedge Wagner left the team, came back. Giegold is playing lights out. The first one on the list is Schnitzel Earp. They brought him in from the Tacoma Arctics. Arctics were struggling. He had a 2.27 average, then a 2.42 average with the Arctics. So far this season with the Overdogs, he's played 2 games. He's 3 for 8. He's hitting 375 with an RBI. So it looks like he's playing well in Los Angeles. The 27-year-old second baseman. Going back from there, you go down, look a little bit further down the list, and the other 2 are pitching, right? Yeah. So it was Bartholomew Dracula. Basically just changed uniforms. He was playing in the Swagger Center for the Blowfish for 2 seasons. Over there, getting 5.280 ERA, dropping it down to 1.93. It doesn't look like he's seen any time yet for the Overdogs, but I guess that's because we're so early in the season. So Dracula looks he's at 4th string. 4th string? No, is
he? He could be.
No, he's playing tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, we would be facing off against their 3rd string.
Yeah, so it's going to be Dracula, yeah. So it's going to be his first game.
4th.
It's going to be his 4th. So, yeah, he would have played the last game. theoretically.
Unless they got him slated for the fourth start. But
no, unless
I'll look at the schedule. At the schedule, it's saying that it's going to be Deshaun Levonne against Kerry Wayward.
Yeah, Kerry Wayward's their fourth string. I don't know what happened to Draculo.
Oh, you know what? He's going to pitch against the Warblers before we take them on. So
all right. The other one then, Splash Cashmore. They picked up Cashmore as a reliever last season, where he's got a career 4.63 ERA. It looks like he's already played 2 games this season for the Overdogs. Pitched 2 innings and struck out 3. So he's looking pretty good too. I don't know if we'll see him tonight at all. But anyway, that brings us to tonight's. I'm sorry. No, we got 19 other games, 19 other scores to mention from our league. In fact, the Overdogs played another game. That's going to be one of the ones we mentioned. So why don't you start it off telling us about the Wild Pigs at the Platypi, Pete?
All right, the Wild Pigs travel to take on the Platypi. Platypi taking home field advantage and making use of it. They jump out ahead and hold on to win 5-2.
The Burners were at the Blowfish in L.A., and it was close for a while, and then the Burners took it 9-5.
Sirloins taking on the Jacks. Jacks, they take that one 3-1.
The Hot Corners at the Crocs, and it was close as well, but the Hot Corners jumped out front, won at 6-4.
Nemesis taking on the Water Bullets. It's Nemesis 5, Water Bullets nothing.
These Overdogs in Colorado with the Warblers. Warblers took them barely 3-2.
The Moose and the Outlaws, and it's Outlaws all day 7-2.
The Gold Coats at the Front Runners out in Philadelphia. It was all Gold Coats. At first, Front Runners came back with Gold Coats, won at 5-4.
Grapplers taking on the Freedom, and the Freedom take that one 2-1.
Freedom came to Phoenix to face the Sandcats, and they won at 5-1.
Holy cow. Blowfish taking on the Sawteeth, and the Blowfish take that one 4-2.
Heaters out in Tacoma at the Arctics. It was close at first. The Arctics jumped out, won at 7-2.
The Moose taking on the Wide Loads, and it's Moose 6, Wide Loads 1.
Outlaws down in Fort Lauderdale at the Freebooters, and the Freebooters won big, 6-9.
The Crocs taking on the Moonstars, and it's Moonstars 5, Crocs 1.
Warblers and Buzzards, a Colorado rivalry, and the Buzzards took it 6-4.
Grapplers travel to take on the Platypi, and it's back and forth. Ultimately, it's the Grapplers 5-4.
Nemesis, the Water Bullets out in Fort Lauderdale. That's a long flight, and the Water Bullets barely took it 6-5.
The Wild Pigs and the Burners, and it's a 3-2 Wild Pigs in the end.
That leads us with the current standings here. Pete, Pioneer Conference, Pathfinder Division.
You got it. Over there in the Pathfinder Division, it's a 3-way tie for first place. The Moose, the Burners, and the Freedom all knotted up at the top with a record of 2-2. Just behind them, the Blowfish sitting in second place with a record of 1-3.
There's nothing wrong with 1 and 3.
No, sir.
The Uncharted Division, you got the Buzzards out in front. The only undefeated team so far this season. I would not have expected the Colorado Springs Buzzards to be 4-0. Perfect record. They are a full game ahead of the New York Wild Pigs, who got a good record at 3-1.
Yeah, they're hanging in. Down there in the Journey Division, again, a 3-way tie for first place. 3-way tie for first place in a team with only 4 teams. The Freebooters, the Arctics, and the Grapplers are all knotted up at 3-1. That's a pretty tough division right now, Tom. The only team not in the hunt is the Sandcats, our sister team. They are sitting in last place with a record of 1-3.
Yeah, and that run differential doesn't look well for their prospects this season. Yeah. Our Explorer Conference Seafair Division, the Houston Jacks are usually in first place. They are now 2-1. They're a half game ahead of the Detroit Heaters, who are playing 500 ball, 2 apiece.
Yes, sir. Down in the trade division, a 2-way tie for first. The Nemesis and the Water Bullets sitting atop the trade with a 500 record of 2-2. Just behind them is everybody else. The Beewolves, Sirloins, and Herbivores are all in second place with records of 1-2.
And then in the Curiosity Division, the San Diego Sawteeth are tied for first place with the San Diego Moonstars. The San Jose Sawteeth tied with the San Diego Moonstars, both 3-1. They're both a game ahead of the Colorado Warblers, who are even at 2 apiece. So tonight's game is going to be a third place versus a fourth place team. That brings us to this matchup. It's game 4 of 44 with 4 on the floor. It is the 1-2 Overdogs Extreme Power Hitters with good speed and a fine bullpen up against our contact specialist Beewolves with a good rotation, I might add. The Overdogs are going to be putting their 4th string starter on the mound, like you said, Kerry Wayward. We don't carry mostly for her accuracy. She's pretty darn accurate. She puts a little bit of movement on it. She just doesn't bring it in very, very fast. So the Beewolves will be able to take a good look at her pitches as they come in.
Yes, sir, and the notable players going for the Overdogs. Guy Gold out there in left field with very good power, excellent ability to connect, and about average speed on the base pass. He's locked in, so he's outperforming his lifetime stats. He's hitting .583 with 1 home run. Oscar Donaldson, who's starting first baseman over at the Overdogs, he's got excellent power. He's got about average ability to connect, a little bit better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 167 with a home run. And then Anton Goodwood, the catcher, he's locked in as well. So he's outperforming his stats. He's got a pretty good power. He's got better than average ability to connect and really good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 375 with 1 home run. So good hitters over there in the Overdogs, Tommy.
Yeah, we're going to be careful with Gold and Goodwood. I don't know if Gold
They should be careful. They don't want to get a shot to the chops.
I don't know if Gold is streaking, though. He hasn't had the most impressive career, so I don't know how long that'll last. Anton Goodwood's always been in the running there. We're going to put our southpaw on the mound, Deshaun Levonne, and he is known mostly for his accuracy as well. He doesn't have as much junk as Wayward, but has a little bit more speed on the ball. So hopefully Deshaun can even on our record at 2 apiece.
Yes, sir, and backing him up, you got the locked-in Hanley Dexter as a superstar shortstop, as Tommy said, coming off a great game against the Herbivores. He's got better than average power, excellent connectivity, excellent speed. He's at 455 with a home run, and again, he's locked in, so he's outplaying his career stats. Bertha Banks at third base, better than average power, better than average connectivity, less than average speed on the base pass. She's hitting 375 with no home runs. She's locked in as well, so she's playing above her head, so to speak. Buster Biggs out there in left field with pretty good power, better than average connectivity, pretty good speed on the base pass, hitting 462 with 2 home runs. So there's some good hitting, good offense with the Beewolves. I'm surprised they're 1 and 2.
Yeah, those notable players, the batting averages are insane. The lowest one is 375.
Yeah, it's early on. It's only 3 games, and that'll start to even out a little bit. But yeah, they're off to. It's like I say, it's hard to believe. Ultimately, the first 2 games the Beewolves lost basically on a pitch or 2, 1 or 2 pitches, and the game goes the other way. And Beewolves put 9 runs on the board in the first game.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Well, all right, getting the lineup from the assistant coach looks like this. Hanley Dexter is going to start off batting first and playing shortstop. The locked-in Hanley Dexter has been followed closely by Sturdy Woodman. Sturdy Woodman's going to bat second this time, and he's going to be playing first base as usual. His main role there. Bertha Banks is going to play third base. She's locked in. She'll bat third. Cleanup tonight. Steve Monstour, or today. Steve Monstour is going to catch and bat fourth. Batting fifth, Buster Biggs being left field. Gina Torrance is getting the nod to start this game. And Freddie Knox is a little bit tense, so Gina's going to get her first start of the season in the 4th game. So it'll be good to see her at second base. Billy LeBoink is going to be out at right field, although Billy LeBoink is tense. So we could swap out for Poke Foster.
I'd be okay with that.
All right, sir. Oops. Then we shall do that. Actually, there's going to be a last-minute move, folks. This just in. Billy Boying's gonna sit and watch this one out. Poke Foster's gonna start at home here, so Poke's excited to play. We're gonna see good things from Poke. Batting right behind him, 8th, Magic Moore in center field. Magic Moore will bat 8th, and batting 9th, Deshaun Levonne, who will also be pitching and throwing the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider, and the changeup. They're gonna throw us down to the field for the first of 2 matchups between these 2 teams this season. Next one's gonna be out in Los Angeles, but for right now, it's a nice day. We got the old dome open.
Yes, sir. Nice cool day out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Getting ready to watch the Overdogs take on the Beewolves. Red Rock Park. Lineup's going to look like this for the Overdogs, Tommy.
Tell me about it, Pete.
It's going to look just like this. I'm going to tell you about it in a minute. You better be ready. Be ready. There it is.
Wait.
D. Gold in left field, followed by Oscar Donaldson at first base, Wedge Wagner at short, Anton Goodwood catching, Schwartz at third base, Robin Yu in right field, Victorino playing center field, Earp is second base, and Wayward pitching. So as the Beewolves take the field, to start the first. Guy Gold, Oscar Donaldson, Wedge Wagner going to take a first look at Deshaun Levonne. The left-handed pitcher is going to take the bump for the Beewolves. Let's get this one underway. Play ball.
Guy Gold.
Guy Gold locked in and fit, known as a tough out, hitting .583.
All right, stand in the left-hand batter's box, facing the left-hander. And here's the first pitch of the game. We're underway here in Red Rock Park, fading back into shallow right field as Gina Torrance for that pop-up by Guy Gold. We got 1 pitch, 1 out, Pete. Good pace.
That's the way we do things around here.
Oscar Donaldson hitting 167, but he's got 1 long ball and 3 ribs. First pitch in an inside corner. The outfield's going to fade back a little bit for Oscar Donaldson, who can punish a bad pitch. There's a hard hit fall off the wall, and Deshaun Levonne looking good. He's got him right where he wants him. Gets a signal from Steve Monstour, winds up, tosses, hard foul ball, souvenir. Look out, fans. I don't know if I'd want that one. 0-2 still. Chases a changeup outside corner there, right? Kisses the biceps. Or a slider. I don't know what it was, but it was good.
It was a fastball. Fastball off the corner.
Don't look to me for accuracy. There's Wedge Wagner.
I don't.
Hitting 0.77 on the season. A little tense. Wow. For a tense batter, he sure smashed that thing foul third base line. Wedge, even tense, is a power hitter. There's a foul ball off the ground. The outfield's going to fade back again because Wedge could do damage. Wedge looking angry at the right-hand batter's box. Here comes the throw. Breaking pitch out to left field. Buster Biggs going to catch it just short for the third out.
1, 2, 3. We'll head into the bottom of the first. We'll give Hanley Dexterra, Sturdy Woodman, and Bertha Banks an opportunity to take a look at Carrie Wayward in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors for either team. As we get going with the Beewolf half of the first, it's Hanley Dexterra's locked in a fit, tough out, hitting .455, a home run, 4 RBIs on the young season. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1.
Oh.
That one's popped up into right field. Hanley Dexterra is rounding first, heading for second. Robin Yu makes the catch on the warning track. So 1 down, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
Sturdy Woodman, again, at 4:17. Crowd's still on their feet here. They love Sturdy. First one's the ball. He's got good patience. 1-0 to count. That one right in there, but a little bit of late swing pushes it foul, third base line. 1 apiece. Fifth pitch from Wayward is a strike, a slow motion strike. She's known as a K-man, Pete. And she gets him on change-up, swing and a miss.
All right, so Bertha Banks, the third baseman, stepping in. She's locked in and fit, hitting .375 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the first. Banks takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. That one's pounded. That's going to be out of here, Tommy. I think Bertha Banks just hit her first home run. Holy cow. All right, Bertha Banks on the second pitch takes it to deep left field, 382 feet. That's her first home run and first RBI of the season. And we know Bertha's got power. So this is the first time she's been able to show it. Steve Monstour, neutral and fit, stepping in.
They don't call her Bertha for nothing, Pete. Power against righties, and he hits a hard liner, but straight in the glove of Wagner and ends that side.
So the Beewolves take a 1-0 lead in the first inning off of a towering home run by Bertha Banks. Anton Goodwood, Spacious Schwartz, and Robin Yu going to face off against Deshaun Levonne, who threw 8 pitches with a strikeout in the first inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Anton Goodwood, the catcher's locked in and fit, known as an RBI man, hitting .375 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Deshaun Levonne looks in, delivers, swing and a miss by Anton Goodwood. No balls and a strike. A swing and a miss, and Goodwood now behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Levonne delivers. That's popped up on the infield. Hanley Dexterra is there, camped under it. Boy, that thing went into space. But it finally comes down to earth, Tommy, and Dexterra makes the catch for the first out. Spacious Schwartz, the third baseman. She favors the outside pitch. 50 on the season. She's neutral and fit. Fouls that one off along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Bases empty for Schwartz. There's a roller to Torrance. She's going to make that catch, pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Woodman for the second out. 2 down now. And in steps the tense Robin Yu. He's hit .231 on the season. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching, and he's known as a stealer. Of course, Levonne being left-handed doesn't help him out at all. That first pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Robin Yu. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to make the pickup and a quick throw across to Sturdy Woodman. 1-2-3. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Beewolves holding on to a 1-0 lead. Buster Biggs, Gina Torrance, Poke Foster going to face off against Wayward, who threw 9 pitches in the first inning. Got 1 strikeout, gave up 1 hit. Her ERA has jumped to 9.0, Tommy, off of that 1 home run. Ooh. Biggs, the left fielder, is neutral, hitting .462, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. First pitch to Biggs is outside, ball 1. Ooh, that one catches the inside corner. 1-1 now to Biggs. Fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes with no outs. Wayward known as a K-man around the league, so... Ooh, he fouled that one straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes still. Ooh, that's in there for called third, and Wayward now with 2 Ks on the day.
Gina Torrance coming up no average yet. She just pinch hit once so far this season, but the fans are welcoming her to Red Rock. First was there for a strike. 1-1 the count, bottom of the second. Fouls that one off. And now she's quickly 0-2 against the K-man Wayward. Ooh, gets that one just a little bit high. 1-2 the count. Her 18th pitch. Outside corner, another strikeout. Wow, for someone who doesn't throw hard, she's really putting him down.
Yes, sir. That's 3 Ks. Poke Foster, the right fielder, he's hitting 1 on the season with a home run, 2 RBIs. Got that pinch hit home run. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. That one's up the middle. That's going to get into center field on a line drive. So Poke Foster holds on to his perfect batting average with a single to center field. And up steps Magic Moore.
How about Poke? Well, he's not going to steal. They don't call him Poke for nothing. Magic Moore hitting .273. He's got a runner at first base with 2 outs. That one misses the outside corner, but she sure can't put it where she wants it to. 1-0 the count to Magic. There's a pop-up in the right center field. Is it going to land? No. Victorino gets it on the run.
Dag-nabbit. So, Poke Foster with a single. So it's Beewolves 1 run on 2 hits. Overdogs no runs. Yvette Victorino, Schnitzel Earp, and Carrie Wayward going to face Levonne, who's thrown 15 pitches with a strikeout. And no hits, giving up no hits so far. Victorino hitting .231.
Well, that Victorino, we know her well. Played, just started wearing the cage, I think, a couple seasons ago. First pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1, 0 the count. Deshaun Levonne puts that one a little high and inside. Now we're even at 1 apiece. To Carrie Wayward, stand in the right-hand batter's box. Solid batter. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Deshaun Levonne looking good today on the mound. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Levonne gets another K of his own.
The second baseman.
Racking him up. But right now it's a pitching duel, Pete.
Yes, sir.
Now it's Schnitzel Earp, like we told you before the game. Earp came here from the Seattle area, playing for the Arctics last season.
From Finland.
Yeah, playing second base for the Overdogs. He swings and misses at that first one, got ahead of it. Swing and miss at that second one. Deshaun Levonne looking comfortable. His 22nd pitch coming in right here. Wind up toss. Ooh, just misses that outside corner. Patience by Earp. Now we're at 1-2. Top of the third, 1-0 Beewolves. Inside corner, no swing, strikeout. Deshaun Levonne happy with that one. And Beewolves pitching off to a good start this season, Pete. Even in their losses, like you mentioned. Dogs pitcher Carrie Wayward, not a bad hitting pitcher. Watches the first one miss a little bit high, ball 1. And the cut to Wayward. 25th pitch by Deshaun Levonne. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, and we're knotted up at 1 apiece with 2 outs. 1 more to go. There's a little roller. Bertha Banks is going to pick that up, make a pump easy throw to first, and end that side.
All right, we're heading into the bottom of the third. Beewolves 1, Overdogs nothing. Deshaun Levonne's first at bat. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 1, Sturdy Woodman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wayward at 22 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. Brought her ERA down to 4.5. Come on, Beewolves, let's put a couple more on. Levonne's locked in and fit right now. He's got about average, a little bit less than average power.
Who you calling a moron?
That's outside, ball 1, ball 1. That's foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Deshaun Levonne. That one's low. 2-1 now. Wayward at 25 pitches. There's a line drive to Schnitzel Earp at second base. He'll make the catch for the first out. 1 down.
Yeah, Goodwood giving the signal there to Wayward. Dex is 0 for 1 on the day, but what a game he had that last game. Watches a floater miss up high, 1-0 the count. Hanley's not going to swing at bad pitches. That was an inside corner ball 2. Wayward's going to have to throw to him. There it is. And it's a hard liner, but it's straight to Wagner.
Right to Wedge Wagner. God dang it. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman's neutral, and hit 0 for 1 today with strikeout. That's the second hard hit ball right to Wedge Wagner. It's just, that one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs to Sturdy Woodman. Base is empty for Woodman. 2 balls, no strikes now. Make it 3 balls. 32 pitches for Wayward. Takes that pitch for called strike. 3-1 now. Allen's high, ball 4. And Carrie Wayward has walked her first runner. So runner at first base with 2 outs. Bertha Banks steps in.
Bertha Banks in 1 for 1 with a home run, 444 on the season with 2 outs. You do not want to be facing her again. First one's ready there for a strike. Crowd goes quiet. Hard hit, another liner straight to Wagner. 3 down. Catch.
3 of them hitting hard. Yeah, really hard. Okay, so we're heading into the top of the 4th. It's still 1-0 Beewolves. Guy Gold 0 for 1. Oscar Donaldson 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wedge Wagner 0 for 1. Levonne at 26 pitches with 3 strikeouts. E. Gold's locked in and fit, known as a tough out. He's 0 for 1 though today. Facing off against the locked-in Deshaun Levonne. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Ooh. Looked like he wanted to go after that one, but he was able to hold up. It was a little high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. That one's popped up into center field. Magic Moore is coming in. He's going to make the catch for the first out. 1 down, and Oscar Donaldson, the first baseman, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today, only hitting 154, so Donaldson off to a slow start so far this season. There's a roller, and Gina Torrens is going to get on it, make the quick throw to Woodman for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down. Wedge Wagner, who's rattled right now. He's rattled. Known as an RBI man, but he's 0 for 1, and he's hitting a paltry 0.71 on the season. Again, another guy off to a slow start. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. Base is empty for Wedge Wagner. That's fouled straight back. Count is evened up 1-1. Top of the 4th, Beewolves 1, Overdogs nothing. That one's low as well. 2-1 now to Wedge Wagner, the shortstop.
We call it short.
That's fouled off, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wagner getting a lot of hard hit balls to him out in the field. Takes that one for a called ball. Full count now, 3-2. Levonne pitches, and there's a roller to Dexteris. He's going to pick that up. Make the throw to first to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Beewolves. Steve Monstour 0 for 1. Buster Biggs 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Gina Torrens 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wayward at 36 pitches, giving up 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 hits. His hurry area is down to 3. I'd like to see the Beewolves start to get some offense going here. Monstour's tense but fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's hitting 167 with an RBI this season. Takes the first pitch for a called ball. Ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Monstour. That one's low. 3-0. Hitter's pitch here from Steve Monstour. That's in there for a called strike. 3-1 now. That one's low, ball 4, and Carrie Wayward has walked another runner. And the leadoff runner this time, so no outs with a runner at first, and Buster Biggs stepping in.
The big man. Standing in the left-hand batter's box. He's got an average runner at first base, and Steve Monstour. That one misses way outside. I think they thought he was going to go. 1-0 the count. That one misses a little bit low, 2-0. Carrie Wayward struggling to find the strike zone again. There it is.
Oh.
Hard hit by Buster Biggs, the deep center field, but back at the warning track, waving it off is Victorino, but he's going to have to come back to first.
Dang. Yeah, I just got under it just a little bit. I mean, if could have got it a little bit more square, that was out of there. Gina Torrens 0 for 1 today. Runner at first base with 1 out. Monstour at first does not have a lot of speed, not a threat to steal. First pitch to Torrens is in there for called strike. Strike one. Allen's in there for called second strike. 2 strikes now. No balls, 2 strikes to Torrens against the K-man. And that's going to be popped up into right field. Monstour is able to get back. Robin Yu makes the catch for the second out. So Monstour with a leadoff walk seems to like he could get stranded.
But here you are, Poke Foster's basically guaranteed to get on the base. His perfect batting average. First one is inside. Ball 1. The fans love Poke here. Got a little bit of Poke all over the place. Oh, but he hits his first out straight to Schwartz, who throws him down at first.
Dag. All right, so it's still Beewolves 1 run on 2 hits. Overdogs still being kept off the score sheet. Anton Goodwood 0 for 1, Spacious Schwartz 0 for 1, Robin Yu 0 for 1, Levonne at 36 pitches with 3 strikeouts.
Now batting, the catcher.
Yeah, you can't understate Deshaun Levonne's performance so far. A no-hitter to this point. And going up against a powerful hitter, and Anton Goodwood, who's locked in. Hits a hard to Gina Torrens, who's going to pick it up. Pump, toss to first. 1 hit, 1 out.
The third baseman.
That's a good start. You got Spacious Schwartz again, who's up, likes her pitches outside. Known mostly for her power. Hitting 200. Not tonight, though. There's a little roller. Steve Monstour picks up in front of the plate. Throws the first. 2 hits, 2 outs. And that brings in Robin Yu. 0 for 1, 214. Can Deshaun Levonne end the side with 3 pitches? Swing and a miss, strike 1. Unfortunately, it's a swinging strike. Deshaun, his 40th pitch coming right in there. It just misses inside corner. 1-0 to the power hitter, Robin Yu. There's a little hit, but it's a foul ball into the Beewolves dugout. 1-2. He's in the hole. Deshaun Levonne looking to put him down. Gets a signal from Monstour. He winds up. He throws it. Fouled back off the net. Still at 1-2. Getting the pitch count up there. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and he ends the side on a K. What a day for Deshaun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're heading into the bottom of the 5th. It's still Beewolves 1, Overdogs nothing. Magic Moore 0 for 1. Deshaun Levonne 0 for 1. Handed it to Wayward at 49 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 2 walks and 2 hits. Her ERA's at 2.29. Not a lot of hitting going on here. Still only one hit that scored. That was Bertha Banks' home run. First pitch to Magic Moore's in there for a called strike. Allen's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Magic Moore, the center fielder.
Buster Moore.
Allen's low, ball 2. 2-1 now. Inside, ball 3. Wayward's having some problems with her accuracy. That's in there for a called strike. Full count now to Magic Moore. 3-2. That one's scooped into center field. Does it have enough? No. Victorino's going to make the catch halfway back on the warning track.
But he made her throw a lot.
That's a Johnny Cash song. Halfway back track.
He made her get the pitch count up. She's at 56 now. First pitch misses to the other pitcher for the Beewolves. And now that one makes it 1 apiece. Pete didn't like it from up here. That one misses outside. 2-1 the count. Swing hits a foul ball in his own dugout. We're knocked out at 2 apiece. 60th pitch. Swinging hard past second base into center field. That's going to be a nice clean single. And the Beewolves pitcher, despite including having a good day, is on first.
Yes, sir. Hanley Dexter is locked in and fit. Tough out utility player. He's 385 with a home run, 4 RBIs. He's 0 for 3 so far today. There's a shot. Oh, that's going to get into left field and just got back past the third baseman somehow.
That was weird.
So runners now at first and second with only 1 out.
She should have had that one easy. Now the pressure's up. The Sturdy Women's got runners at first and second with just 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th.
No,
and it's an easy pop-up to center field. Everyone goes there, but Earp's the one who pulls it in. Those nice little pop-ups.
Yeah.
A nice arc.
Bertha Banks, the star so far. She's locked in the fit. 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI again. 2 outs. Beewolves holding on to a 1-0 lead. The first pitch is low. Ball 1. 1-0. There's a smash on the ground. That's going to get the Schnitzel Earp. He'll make the throw to Donaldson for the 3rd out. So once again, the Beewolves start to get something going, but it disappears quickly. So As we head into the top of the 6th, it's still Beewolves 1, Overdogs nothing. Yvette Victorino 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Schnitzel 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Kerry Wayward 0 for 1. Levonne at 43 pitches with 4 strikeouts.
And he's
Victorino's neutral and fit 0 for 1 today, hitting .214 on the season. What was that, Tom?
Levonne's doing well, but we can't discount the Dogs can get back in this quickly.
Yes, they are power hitters, and we've only got 1 run. That's why the Beewolves got to start putting more stuff on there because, like Tommy says, they could one swing of the bat and this game's tied up.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 1 strike to Victorino. Now it's fouled back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Overdogs center fielder. Levonne delivers.
Oh,
that
no.
one's pounded, and that's going to be out of here.
Tie game.
That tied it up just like we were saying. These Overdogs, they can tie it up quick. That home run traveled 419 feet. That's Victorino's first home run, and it's her first RBI of the season. The score is now tied 1-1.
Yeah, and
Deshaun was on fire a moment ago.
He missed the mark.
Tense but fit. 0 for 1 today, hitting .333, and now Levonne is still locked in, though. That's a roller to the catcher. It's a swinging bunt, and Monster was out there quickly and made the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the out. Kerry Wayward is locked in and fit. 0 for 1 today, 1 out, bases empty for Wayward. Levonne delivers his 49th pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller to Dexterity. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the second out. So 2 down now. And Guy Gold stepping in. He's locked in and fit, known as a tough out. He's 0 for 2 today, hitting .500. 2 outs in the top of the 6th with the bases empty. That one's low, ball 1. 1-0. That's in it for called strike. Levonne with a big sneeze. Evened up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fooled him completely, and Gold was out in front of that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Gold known as a tough out around the league. Levonne goes at him. That's inside. Ball 2 evens the count. 2-2 now.
Oh, no.
That's hammered into... Oh, and he didn't make the catch. He didn't make the catch.
Left field.
Buster Biggs was tracking it, but for some reason didn't make the catch.
The first baseman.
So it landed, and Guy Gold winds up with a double. Oscar Donaldson 0 for 2 today, hitting a 143. Runner at second base with 2 outs. Pressure's up a little bit here now again for Levonne. First pitch is low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 to Donaldson. That's going to get into... Oh,
come on.
Going home, and it's not going to be in time, and Donaldson's going to take second on the throw. And the Overdogs have taken a 2-1 lead, and now Donaldson standing at second base with 2 outs. Wedge Wagner, who's rattled, known as an RBI man with runners in scoring position, but he's hitting a paltry .067. Fouls that one off. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Allen's high. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. There's a roller on the infield. Oh, jeez.
Ran past it.
Deshaun Levonne ran. Again, I ran towards it. I don't know. Okay, anyway, the Overdogs scored 2 runs in the top of the 6th, making it 2-1 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Steve Monstour 0 for 1, Buster Biggs 0 for 2, and Gina Torrens 0 for 2. Monstour with power versus right-handed pitching. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today.
All right, maybe he can get one out here against Kerry Wayward. It's a hard hit, but it's a liner on the ground. Wagner picks it up, throws it first. It's Wedge Wagner day.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder's neutral and fit. 0 for 2, hitting .400. That pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a foul ball along the first baseline. 1-1. That's fouled off along the first baseline as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Wayward, the K-man.
Jeez.
There's a roller to Wedge Wagner. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first, and they retire that batter.
That brings in Gina Torrens now 0 for 2 in danger going 1, 2, 3 in this inning. The Beewolves got to get back in this if they want to win it. There's a little roller back to the mound. Wayward picks up, throws him out first. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, man. Really? 7th inning. It's Overdogs 2 runs on 3 hits. Beewolves 1 run on 4 hits. Anton Goodwood 0 for 2. Spacious Sorts 0 for 2. Robin Yu 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Levonne at 61 pitches with 4 strikeouts.
Anton Goodwood.
Just no offense. It's a complete opposite. Just cannot get anything going, it doesn't seem like.
Yeah.
With the exception of Bertha Banks, nobody's really hitting the ball with any sort of power. There's just nothing happening.
Yeah. Outfield going deep for Anton Goodwood. 63rd pitch. Second one in a row. Misses 2-0 the count. Deshaun Levonne trying to get it back together again. There's a hard liner in the third base line. Luckily, that's foul. And now we're at 2-1. 65th pitch to the RBI man, Anton Goodwood. Hard hit foul ball, first base line. We're knotted up at 2 apiece. Crowd on their feet, cheering on Levonne. Want him to get back in this game. Get his stuff back together. Ooh, check swing high and inside. Ball 3. 3-2, full count to Anton Goodwood. Smiling. Fouled back up off the net again. And he's pushing Levonne the pitch count. Number 29 delivers. Fouls another one off the net there. We're still locked up at a full count. There it is. Low corner breaking pitch. Nice strikeout by Levonne,
The third baseman.
who wins that argument.
42.
Spacious Schwartz comes up now 0 for 2. No, mostly for power. Likes pitches outside. Beewolves have done well against her today. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Schwartz. Deshaun Levonne throwing a 71st pitch, fouled back off the net. We're even at 1 apiece. Fans here today hoping the Beewolves could turn this thing around. They're starting so strong. That one breaks outside, makes it for strike 1 and 2. He's got her in a hole. Oh, it's a line drive to center field. Back Magic Moore. Jumps up, grabs it at the warning track before hitting the wall.
Right fielder.
Great catch there by Magic Moore. That brings in Robin Yu. That would have been multiple bases. Pressure ups here to use power hitter, but tense. Anticipated the slider on that first one, but didn't swing. Missed 1-0 the count. It's a little roar. Gina Torrens is going to run up, grab it, barehanded, throw it to first, and get that third out, Pete.
Okay, so we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Overdogs 2 runs on 3 hits. Beewolves 1 run on 4 hits. Poke Foster 1 for 2. Magic Moore 0 for 2. And Deshaun Levonne 1 for 2. Wayward at 70 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 2 walks and 4 hits. Got her ERA down to 1.5. Poke Foster's neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single. He's hitting .667 so far this season with a home run, 2 RBIs. Takes the first pitch for a ball 1. That one's low, ball 2, 2-0. That's a late swing by Foster. He pushes it foul along the first baseline. So 2 balls and 1 strike. That's a line drive to Wedge Wagner, who's going to make the catch. It's ridiculous. He's like a magnet out there.
Magic Moore 0 for 2 on the day. Beewolves fans trying to get him into it. Trying to get him to get something on the board here. Fouls that one back off the board. 0 on the count. That one's high. Good patience. 1 apiece. Pressure up. Bottom of 7. 2-1. Overdog swings at a bad pitch. Pops it straight up in the air. He'll get to second before that lands. Wedge Wagner, Pete.
Yep. They only needed 1 player. Deshaun Levonne locked in and fit, 1 for 2 with a single, hitting 500 on this. Come on, Deshaun. Let's get something going. Wayward up to 77 pitches. That one's inside, ball 1. She's locked in and fit, though. That one's outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Levonne. That's inside, ball 3. 3-0 to Deshaun Levonne. Takes that pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot. That's getting into center field. That's going to be over people's heads. And Deshaun Levonne is coming around first, pulling into second base with a double. So Deshaun Levonne with a 2-out double in the bottom of the 7th, and the Hanley Dexter is stepping in.
Pressure way up. 1 for 3, hitting 429. A home run by Hanley would win it, but they're going to pull Carrie Wayward. They figure that's enough if she gives a double up to the other pitcher. They're bringing in Braun Thunderchump. Thunder comes in. He's got an ERA of 0.75. A whip. Oh no, a whip of 0.70. He's got a 0 ERA, a 0.75 whip. He's got 1 K on the season. He's locked in. He's known mostly for his junk, crazy junk. but he's really accurate and he throws it hard enough. He's a specialist, a K-man. He throws the four-finger, the curveball, and the changeup, and he's the right man for the job. A-minus rank. Also, we're going to see Robin Yu is going to be coming out of left field. They're going to put Casper Stern. I'm sorry. Robin Yu was playing right field, but he's a left fielder, so they're going to pull him out. They're going to put in the right fielder, Casper Stern. Casper Stern is known as an RBI dud, known mostly for his fielding and defense. So a couple switches here by Santa Monica. There's a liner from Hanley Dexteris in the center field. Oh, a sliding catch by Victorino, our old friend.
Come on. All right, we're going into the top of the 8th. The Overdogs 2, Beewolves 1. Yvette Victorino 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Schnitzel 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Casper Stern's first at bat. Victorino, the center fielder, neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a home run, hitting .267. First pitch to Victorino's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called second now. Victorino's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Inside, ball 1. 1-2. Victorino, the center fielder, with a diving catch to end the 7th inning. That one's fouled off. Victorino will get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Takes that pitch right down the middle for a called third. And Victorino goes down on strike. Schnitzel, tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today, hitting .308. 1 out with the bases empty in the top of the 8th. Overdogs holding on to a 1-run lead. Fouls that one off straight back. No balls and a strike. Overdogs 2, Beewolves 1 in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and Schnitzel now puts himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with an out. Levonne delivers, and it's foul. Swinging bunt. I think he was out on a swinging bunt last time. So no balls, 2 strikes with 1 out to Earp. Oh, just a little high. The ump didn't give it. Levonne that. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That's fouled off. Again, another swinging bunt. Unfortunately, Monster can't get on it before it rolls behind the home plate. So that's inside. Count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. That one's low. 3-2. Levonne gone to full count with Schnitzel. Fouls that one back. Earp now making Levonne throw pitches. Levonne delivering his 89th pitch for a call. Oh, a swing and a miss by Schnitzel and Levonne racks up another K. Casper Stern stepping in. He's neutral and fit, known as an RBI dud. He's got less than average power, less than average contact, and about average speed. He's come in as a replacement in right field. Takes the first pitch for a call for a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. Bases empty for Stern, the new right fielder. There's a swinging bunt out in front. They do a lot of that, I guess, the Overdogs. So another one where Steve Monster had to get out, get on it, and make the throw, and he does, to retire the 8th, the Overdog half of the 8th. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Bertha Banks 1 for 3 with a home run. Steve Monster 0 for 2 with a walk. Sturdy Woodman neutral and fit 0 for 2 with a walk today. Not looking so good so far this season. So far this game. He's been pretty good offensively up until now. First pitch is a ball. He got a hold of that one, ripped it foul along the first base line. That's in there for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sturdy Woodman. Thunder Chump, a specialist at K-Man. Woodman can foul that one off along the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside. The count has gone to even 2-2. There's a smash to Wedge. Wagner is going to pick it up, make the throw, and get him at first base. Holy crap.
Well, the one at least he got him throwing a lot of pitches. Bertha Banks comes up 1 for 3. She's got the home run. Another home run would tie this game up. She could do it. That was her pitch. Oh, and 1 the count. That one's low in the dirt. We're even at 1 apiece. Nobody on base. 1 out. Check swing. Good patience. Way to pull back. 2-1 the count. That one way outside. 3-1. It's a hitter's pitch. Willie Walker. Nope. She swings late. Fouls it off. We got a full count. It's a specialist K-Man. And he gets her.
Oh, no way. No freaking way.
2 outs.
Oh, my God. That was so inside.
Thunder.
Steve Monstour, 10-foot fit. Oh, that was crud right there. No ball, nobody on.
Oh.
2 outs. Monstour pops up into shallow center field. Second baseman Earp is out to make the catch. 3 up, 3 down. We're going into the top of the 9th, and it's Overdogs 2, Beewolves 1. Guy Gold 1 for 3 with a double. Oscar Donaldson 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Wedge Wagner 0 for 3. Levonne at 91 pitches with 7 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 2.25. Oh my God, I can't even believe that call. Oh.
It might be time to bring in what's his name and try and, or do we go the full game with Deshaun? I don't know. He's not in the red on anything.
No, and he's locked in.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye on him. Like I say, if anybody reaches, we'll bring in a reliever.
All right. Ooh,
otherwise, if we
foul ball.
If we could get him to 10, then that would be good too.
Yeah, he anticipated that one. Foul ball, first base line. That one's in there for a strike, no swing. 0-2 the count. He's tough out. Swinging with strike 3. Wow, Deshaun Levonne this late. Going to get a K against a solid contact hitter. He's facing Oscar Donaldson now. He's 1 for 3 with a double and RBI. Deshaun Levonne locked in at 95th pitch right here. Check swing strike 1. 0 on the count. This would be his first called game, I think. Hard hit the hand. The dexterous is going to pick that one up. Double pump, toss to first. 2 down, Pete. Well played, well played. And now we're bringing Wedge Wagner, who's got a 0.62 average. Rattled. Known mostly for his power. Swing and miss. Strike 1. Deshaun Levonne going right at him. 0-2. He's going to try and get out in under 100 pitches. Pressure up. Fouls that one off the net. It's going to take 100. Here comes his 100th pitch right here. Hard hit the sturdy Woodman, who jumps, can't get it. Oh, and it gets past Fose Foster, who's running, has to chase it out to the wall. He's going to second base. It's going to be a double doggone, and he slides in there. That is not Deshaun Levonne's fault. That brings in Anton Goodwin with the pressure up. The RBI man 0 for 3. Power hitter, but they just need one more left. So I think they're going to go with Levonne to try and close this one out. He just needs to put away Anton Goodwin. Hard hit. Oh, no, it's the Magic Moore. He's going to be coming home with the throw, and it's not going to be in time. And it's 3-1. Dog. Got it.
Yeah.
A double by Anton Goodwin. That brings in Spacious Schwartz now. He's 0 for 3. Likes the pitches outside. Considering the substitution. Skipper's taking a look at things, and he is. He's going to go to the bullpen. He's going to bring Benson Rushmore. He skips, what's his name?
Barajas.
Yeah, Barajas. It goes for Benson Rushmore, who's...
He's still tense.
Oh, okay. Who's got good velocity and junk. He throws a 4-finger, 2-finger slider to curveball. And they're going to see if Benson Rushmore can close this thing out. Top of the 9th. He's looking at second base. He's looking at the catcher. He throws. Breaking pitch in there for strike. 0 on the count. To Spacious Schwartz. 3-1. Overdogs taking a late lead here in the 9th inning. Well, actually extending the lead. That one misses ball 1. Beewolves out hitting the Overdogs, I believe. But only with 1 on the board. Hard hit the left field. That's going deep. Buster Biggs is back. It's not going to be there.
Jesus Christ.
2-run home run. And that is the win for the Overdogs. The nail in the coffin. That went 373 feet. It's Schwartz's first home run and second RBI of the season. It is now 5-1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And fans are starting to head to the parking lot. Here comes the pitcher. Thunder Chump. They're going to let him hit with a 4-run lead. Why not? Swing. No, that's in there for strike 0 on the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Rushmore going right under 44. Unfortunate. What a great start for the Beewolves. There's a roller to Woodman. He's going to pick that up and walk it down himself. And finally end the top of the 9th there.
Yep, so they put 3 more on the board. It's now 5-1 as we go into the bottom of the 9th. The Beewolves need 4 to tie, 5 to win. Buster Biggs 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Gina Torrens 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Poke Foster 1 for 3. Thunder Chump at 14 pitches with a strikeout. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, neutral and fit, 0 for 3, hitting .375 with 2 home runs.
First pitch from Thunder Chump's a breaker, misses high, ball 1 to the count. Buster Biggs. That one's on the outside corner for strike. 3-1 apiece. 17th pitch. Misses high, 2-1. He's coming in rapid fire. There's the strike. We're at 2 apiece. The next one should be a ball if he's following a pattern. But it's not. Inside corner strikeout. Thunderchunk drops another one.
Gina Torrance, 10th but fit 0 for 3. 0 for 3 so far. She's got no power. She's gonna hit a roller to Donaldson. He'll flip it to Thunderchunk. 2 outs. Beewolves 1 out away from losing this game.
Poke Foster. 1
Right.
for 3 with a single. 2 outs. Fans on their feet, hoping he could turn it around. This is ball 1. Poke Foster not intimidated. That one's in there for the strike. We're at 1 apiece. That one's also in there for a strike. 1 and 2. He's ahead of him in the count. Is he going to put him away? Swinging. It's in the center field. He could count on Poke Foster, Pete. He's at first base with a nice single. It's not over yet.
No, sir. 2 outs. Runner at first base. Magic Moore 0 for 3 today. He's neutral and fit, hitting .214. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. Poke Foster not a steal threat. There's a shot in the center field, and that's going to go and be caught by Victorino. 3 outs. Beewolves lose again. 1 and 3 now. God dang it.
Oh.
The freaking Overdogs.
Well,
it bugs me. Just
Great.
bugs me.
Great pitching for most of the game, and then the floor collapsed and things turned bad. Beewolves were getting hits on the board, but not enough. Actually, both teams got the same amount of hits, 6 hits. Beewolves were only able to score in the first inning, and then they did nothing the rest of the game. Whereas they held the Overdogs. It was a no-hitter, I think, till the 5th inning, and all of a sudden, second half of the game, the Overdogs just pulled them apart. Just took apart Deshaun Levonne, and that's how she ends. Geagle goes 1 for 4. Basically, a lot of 1 for 4s there for the Overdogs. Robin,
and again, it's really only it's like two pitches again. Schwartz hits a 2-run home run.
The big home runs.
Yeah, and Victorino hits a home run. And that's 3. That's what beat him.
That's been their thing this season. You 0 for 3, Earp 0 for 3. Thunderchunk comes in for the like Pete said, it's 2 home runs are the difference in the game.
Yep. And then over there for the Beewolves again, nothing. You've got nothing. 1 for 4 for Dexteras. Woodman goes 0 for 3. Banks 1 for 4. She hit a home run. She was the only one that scored. Yeah. Look at all the zeros. Monstour 0 for 3. Biggs 0 for 4. Torrance 0 for 4. Foster was 2 for 4. Magic Moore 0 for 4.
Yeah.
Levonne 2 for 3. I mean, there's no offense.
Yeah, which is funny because you look at the batting averages and they're good. 400, 333, 333, 353, 600, 200. So it's really it's
that's
just
the thing
this
that's got me ripping my hair out.
Yeah,
I don't get that. I don't get it.
They've had good hitting this season except for this game.
Right. I mean, and like we said, they lost the first game. What was it? 13-9 or 11-9 or something like that. I mean, so they got a lot of hits and they put on a lot of runs. Second game of the season, they got 9 hits. I don't know. Like I say, it's just aggravating.
Look at all the Ks though. They dropped us 5. Buster Biggs swung and missed twice.
Yeah.
Struck out.
That's more strikeouts than we typically have. Again, Kerry Wayward,
Yeah.
Again, I go back and I will look at those pitches, but that last called strikeout, I mean, that was nowhere close to the plate. That was way off the plate.
Well, Kerry Wayward comes in, gets the win, goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 balls, 3 strikeouts, gives up 1 home run. Her ERA is a 1.35. She's at 1.0, and it's a good day on the mound for Wayward. Braun Thunderchump comes in, gets the save. He goes 2 1/3 innings, gives up only 1 hit, drops 2 batters of his own. His ERA is still a 0, and he's 0-1.
Yeah. Deshaun Levonne again. A great performance. He goes 8 2/3, only gives up 5 hits, 4 earned runs. He strikes out 8, gave up 1 home run. He leaves with an ERA of 4.15, and his record's 0-1. Rushmore came in and pitched a third of an inning. All he needed was to get 1 friggin' out. He gave up 1 hit, which was a home run.
Yeah.
So his ERA is at 9. It's the same. I mean, it just gets aggravating because it's like the same thing every season. You start every season this way. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
1 for 3. Deshaun Levonne, first star of the game. He went 8 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 4 earned runs, and 8 strikeouts.
Yeah, it was a good day for a losing pitcher. I mean, like he said, he earned that spot. But Carrie Wayward, the starting pitcher for the Overdogs, gets the second star. That number 24, B- rank. We knew her well in Santa Monica. She goes through 6 2/3 innings, gets 5 hits, 1 earned run, and walks only 2 batters.
And then Spacious Schwartz is the third star of the game. She's the Overdog first baseman. She went 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and she scored a run. Again, that's the other thing, too, is if there's a batter who gets to be a star of the game by going 1 for 4, that's pathetic.
Yeah, she was 0 for 3. We were just about to put her away, and she gets a 2-run home run. Turns things around on a dime.
She hit it off of Rushmore.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it bugs me because I think we were talking about it. Like, the only pitcher on our staff that has a win is Fran Giappani. Obviously, she did a heck of a good job in the last game, 10 strikeouts. But I think Hurley Bender had 10 in the first game.
Yeah.
And he winds up with the loss because, again, 11-9. Beavis Ortiz pitched a pretty good game. I don't think he had 10 strikeouts, but again, he didn't pitch a bad game.
Right.
But they lose it 5-1. Like wasn't it 5-1? Yeah. So there were 2 games where the Beewolves only scored 2 runs. That's not good. Tommy G with 4 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 1 catch, 2 strikeouts. So contribution of 51%. PJ had 2 hits, only 2 hits, and it's me. It's me every season. I can't hit. 2 hits and 6 strikeouts. That's it. That's all I got. No home runs, no RBIs, no great catches, no stolen bases. I should have been the batter. At least I would have had another stat. 49%. So.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, we're 1-3.
And like I said, at least 3 times, I had the thing timed out. I had the power to swing on, and it was just a line drive to Wedge Wagner. 3 times.
Yeah, Wedge. It was Wedge's day at shortstop. He didn't even get dirty. I think he dove once.
Yeah.
But the rest were just right into his glove. He's like, are you kidding me?
Hard hit line drives right at him. I mean, literally didn't even have to move. God bless it.
Forget about it. Well, before our next game, the Herbosaurs will visit the Sirloins. That's in our division. Looking at some other stuff going on there. What else looks interesting? Sandcats go out and visit the Moose. We got one more home game here. We're going to be hosting the Wide Loads in Alora Franco. Those Arctics at the Grapplers. That'll be interesting. Arctics are doing well. I think of the Grapplers defending their championship, but undefeated Buzzards at the Freedom. That's big, but yeah. So that's going to be a big game coming up against the. So we got a little bit of news here. You want to?
And we should win that one too, because the Wide Loads are not off to a good start either. But gosh darn it, man, we're 1-3. We're not off to a good start either. So
well,
the idea that we should beat anybody is kind of iffy.
Yeah, and coming off a shutout too. Well, after the game was over, we learned that there's a player development available for bat corking. Ruby Green is going to take on a new regime, but it's going to cost $1.16 million, so it's not really in the cards now. We just picked up almost $250,000, so we get more opportunities this season, but that's not going to happen. Not now.
No, and I don't know if I'd pay that much for a bench player.
Yeah. What else is going on, Pete?
5% chance she'll get to be a whiffer. Yeah, I want to pay $1 million for that.
Yeah.
Amy Zoner gets signed on to the Platypi Tom, and she's going to replace Charlie Lopez. Lopez was a B- shortstop, second baseman. Shortstop, second baseman. Didn't have a lot of power, but very good connectivity. He's got pretty good speed on the base pass. He's a good fielder with a pretty strong arm. He was making $7,400,000. They're going to replace him with Amy Zoner, a 32-year-old shortstop, third baseman. She's a B- overall with a little bit of power. Better than average connectivity, about average speed, a little bit better than average fielding and arm. She's got good connection versus left-handed pitching, and she likes the inside pitch. They're going to be saving almost half their money. They're going to only pay her $3,700,000.
Yeah, they must be going for development because that's definitely obviously a money-saving decision.
Yeah.
Up from there, Theodore Stiffner offended Theodore Stiffner. offended Heaters coach and was replaced by Kara Kawaguchi. The only person you could replace with to not make you feel bad. But Theodore Stiffner, been there is since the team became an expansion team. 38-year-old third base shortstop, B- ranked, known mostly for his speed, but he's got good power at 74. He was making $6.1 million a year, and that's a big name to be on waivers. He's replaced by the no slouch Kara Kawaguchi, who's also B- ranked. They lose some power, but she's a better contact hitter. She's not as fast, but pretty darn fast. And she's a better fielder with a real good arm. So the 24-year-old Kawaguchi is going to be playing third base for the Heaters, and she'll make $4.9 million a year.
Very cool. Eliza Peck shed a few pounds after about a food poisoning, Tommy. She got a little faster out there on the base pass. She goes from 18 to a 21. So.
Oh my goodness, she didn't eat at what's his face's steakhouse.
I hope not.
The Freedom signed Marco DeMarco, replacing Aromatisse Weber. Wow, Aromatisse has been with the Freedom since they became an expansion team. So the 37-year-old second base shortstop Aromatisse Weber, C+ ranked, known mostly for her power and her speed and her fielding. Oops, hold on. But she's also a whiffer. She was making $4.8 million a year. It looks like they trade up for Marco DeMarco, who I want to say played for New York. He's B+ ranked. He's plus 13 more. He's got 62 power. He's a better contact hitter as well. So he's a better hitter. He's faster, 95 speed. He flies like a crazy person. He's not as good of a fielder, but he's got a real strong arm. The 27-year-old center field outfielder will be paid $7,500,000 to play in Philadelphia. And that's where we're
all she wrote. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, there'll be 10
season standings. We're back in sole possession of last place.
Oh, look at that. There we go. See, we like to be on our own, but
gosh darn it, that makes me mad.
Well, we don't have the lowest run. Our run differential is only -4.
Yeah, because it was at 0 before we started the game. So
these are, I guess, they're the one thing that we could, take comfort is these are close losses, but. And we're a game out. I'm not going to be too despondent yet, but 1-3 is not something you want to be comfortable with.
No, and like I say, we're not getting blown out. We're getting pretty good pitching. We're getting pretty good games from our pitchers.
Yeah,
and it's that stupid 1 or 2 pitches that you'd like to get back, and that's it. We just can't overcome them. That's what's driving me nuts. Is we're supposed to have a pretty good offensive team.
Yeah,
and we can't overcome 1 or 2 bad pitches, and it's just like that's nuts. And like I said, you look at our batting averages. Dexter's 400, Woodman 333, Bertha Banks 333, Buster Biggs 353, Poke Foster hitting 600, Magic Moore's at 200, so he's kind of a drag. LeBoink's at 222, Freddie Knox at 182, Eliza Peck hitting 286 though. And we can't overcome 1 or 2 pitches?
Yeah. Well, we got another home game. The Wide Loads are going to be in town here in Phoenix before we hit the road and go out to Hawaii.
Yeah.
To play.
Hurley Bender did. He racked up 10 strikeouts. Frangipani 10 strikeouts. Deshaun Levonne 8. Beavis Ortiz had 7. It's nuts.
Yeah. All right. Well, we could do this all night, but
I quit.
We're going to keep going. So I guess until we see you back here again for this next game at home, hopefully get 2 home wins out of this 3 game home stand. We'll be facing Laura Franco in those Wide Loads. We'll be excited to see her again. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.